meters representing the Commonwealth. Charlie Grice, one of our top young junior talents. I'm sure he'll just missed out. He won a medal at the Worlds the year with the best men in the world here, certainly indoors. Bergen. A little nervous, Charlie there, eager to get under. Indoor qualifying time of 3:42 exactly, if the pace is good enough. So here they go, of course indoors, 7.5 laps of the track, and getting your tactics right is going to be really important here. Centrovitz has had one run indoors, and so has Charlie Grice. Both of them have run 800 metres, and both have run similar times, around 1:51 or so. But Centrovitz the first to show, and looks as though he means a little bit of business here.
Yeah, Matt Centrovitz actually gave up his NCAA eligibility to turn pro after he won that bronze in Daegu in 2011. And now training in Beaverton with Alberto Salazar, Mo Farah, doing a lot with Galen Rapa, a lot more distance I think, and certainly thinks he's in very good shape, building into the Wanamaker Mile in New York, where he wants to run sub 350 there, so looking for a good run out here today. Both the 3:31 guys are leading it out there at the front.
Yeah, 28.8 first 200. Bergen took the next 200. There might have been a little bit of discussion between the two camps here, because this looks well-designed pacemaking. 57.73 through 400. That's quick indoors. And of course Charlie Grice has had a decision to make. He's not sure now whether he's in good shape, but this is fast running for him, so he's just sitting back there, and I think that's a wise move, because the pace is good for Charlie. He's got that secondary target of running a good time here and staying just about in contact here. The German Florian Ort is just 2 meters behind the 2 leaders now, as the pace just starts to drop a little bit. But it's your turn now, Bergen. He takes over. Obviously, Paula, the two of them must have had a word here.
Yeah, well, I think they are both with the same management company, so they probably have worked together a little bit to keep the race honest and give it a good pace and a good sharpener for them both. Charlie just now moving around Florian Ort and closing back up, which is looking really good.
Yeah, very good from Charlie. He's got a good head on his young shoulders. He's just 19 years of age, coached by Sally Gunnell's husband, John Bigg, but he's at St Mary's now, and Craig Winrow, who looks after Andrew Sargi, has been helping out, and Charlie's had a couple of sessions with Andrew. Don't forget, we've seen Andrew in that 600 metres later on against Di Green, but good so far from Charlie. Just looks as though he's starting to tire a little bit, as this good pace is maintained at the front.
They're looking very, very smooth there, Bergen, and Centrovitz now starting to recognise that he's injected a little bit and pick it up too. Yeah. At the moment, Charlie just can't seem to get around Ort, who's also running very, very strongly, but it would be good to see Charlie make that breakthrough, get his qualifying time going into Gothenburg, and just take that next step forwards.
Well, he needs to dig deep here. He's got a good finish, Charlie, but he's just keeping an eye on what's going on at the front here. If he could get a little bit closer. Bergen, Centrovitz looking comfortable. 2:27 through the 1,000 metres, and the fastest in the world this year is 3:42.5. As I said, it's very early. That's John Travers of Ireland, and these two undoubtedly heading for something quicker than that. It's just a question whether Charlie Grice can hang on here. He's got to dig deep. He's got to chase the time now.
Yeah, Bergen looking very comfortable, but Centrovitz I think is deceptive too, although that gap is starting to open up there, and we're seeing maybe even start to close on Centrovitz.
Some people are absolutely suited to running indoors, and Bergen is a different athlete indoors to that which we see outdoors. Kenya have got so much talent, of course, but this man is one of the best in the world, and he's showing it here. Look at this turn of speed from him. Centrovitz starting to tire, and Florian Ort is coming after him. Charlie Grice is tiring as well, rather badly here towards the end. Big win, pretty quick time indoors, and Ort gets second place. So Bergen, Ort, then Centrovitz. Charlie just about doesn't quite catch the Russian. 3:45 his time. Well, he had a go, the youngster. I mean, Charlie's got to learn. He's got to get a bit of experience, run against these better athletes. It was a quick pace. That was always going to be difficult. I think you might have hoped for something a little bit more the sort of pace we normally would expect in these matches, where it picks up as the race goes on. But they obviously had a plan, stuck to it, and Bergen came out the best. Centrovitz, for me, disappointing.
For me too. I mean, I think I was expecting to see him go a lot stronger than that, to finish a lot sharper, and I think he's got a bit of work to do if he is really intending to try and go into that sub 350 territory in New York in a couple of weeks. maybe the 17-mile runs that he has been injecting into his training have just left him a little bit too heavy leg there. But Bergen looking very, very fresh. Don't know why he's looking around, because there's no danger to him at all, and very, very smooth. Yeah, it's a shame to see Charlie tire there. I think maybe a little bit intimidating his first race at this